Oh, this is the third
Yeah,
place?
my bad. We didn't know. This is going to be for third place.
Apparently we're doing the third place match. So this will be a best of one. Whoever wins this will come up into third place. So this... What teams are playing?
This is Soac and being OP is... Wait. Yeah, Soac and being OP is hard.
Okay.
Or maybe not, because Soac Red is, like, logging off.
Okay. Final then?
We'll find out for you guys in 1
Very
second.
shortly,
Sorry, I
guys.
guess there's a little miscommunication there.
Thank you for your patience. And we will be getting into the next match here as soon as possible. Okay, very soon here, we'll get going, and my browsers have all like crashed. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and refresh the bracket. For those of you who may have missed the bracket, I'll go ahead and post it into the stream chat. Bam, there's the bracket in case you haven't been following through on it or haven't seen it yet. All that's left is the finals and potentially the third place match, maybe? I don't know. We'll see if we do the third place match. But the big thing, of course, is the finals of best of 3 yet to come.
yeah, we're gonna do a Skyhammer video. I wish. I want to see what that map looks like. That'd be fantastic. Besides, you know, an overlay and everything. So coming into the finals of this game, we have You Are the Future. We have DPS. Does anyone have any predictions? I mean, You Are the Future's been fantastic. They haven't dropped a 1 game yet. I don't believe, right? They've won every single match.
All right.
So I kind of think they might have the upper hand here.
Let's do it like this. Everyone in chat, if you think You Are the Future charity is going to win, go ahead and type yay or you or whatever you want in the chat. Just represent that team. Go on, everyone spam the chat really fast.
Yeah,
if you think they're gonna win.
is...
Anyone who thinks You Are the Future charity, go ahead and say so. We're on a bit of a delay, so we're just having you repeat this while we wait on everyone's responses to show up.
All right, so no, we are going to be doing the third place match. Everyone is heading in here right now.
Okay, so SOAC versus OP. And I've got them backwards on here, so let me fix that.
TSM. TSM will win that scare.
OP. And if you think the crap, the other team too much at once. All right.
And we have Soac versus being OP. Everyone, we have their whole team in here. Soac is going to be joining. This is going to be a best of 1 on Force of Niflhel.
All right.
For the third place match.
All right, so we'll go ahead and have a look at OP's weapons while we're waiting on SOAC to get connected up here. So Barrick is running still in the 6 runes of the soldier. He's got the Hammer of Energy, and he's got Scepter, Shield, and of course a Cleric Soldier's Jewel.
Never felt better.
Yeah, and the same build that he's been pretty much running almost every Guardian's been running today. 0, 0, 10, 30, 30. Really high condition removal for himself and allies, as well as a bunch of heals.
Definitely looking to be doing the same thing we've seen in the previous matches. And moving on to Nothing E, it looks like he's probably still running the same thing. 6 runes of Balzahar. He's got a rifle and a Rampager's Amulet with a Carrion Jewel.
Yeah, and that burning build, you know, we've seen the Balthazar on a lot of engineers today, almost every single one, going for extra burning. And then the Rampager's Amulet gives them a lot of hybrid damage. You know, they have the burst with the rifle with the Rampagers, as well as the conditions with the grenades coming out from the condition damage on Rampagers.
All right, moving right on to Soundbite. Once again, he's also got the Balsahar runes and a rifle and Rampager's Amulet with Carrion Jewel. Looks very identical to the one we just looked at, actually.
Exactly, almost the same exact build right here. All right, so we actually have 2 minutes. What's going on right now is this is supposed to be the finals match. I guess Soac, someone logged off. They're trying to get back on. He's got about 2 minutes, or it's going to be forfeit, and OP will automatically get third place. We're going to continue to go over their builds, but just a couple more minutes, we might be moving directly into the finals.
And
We'll
we will
find out
see.
here shortly.
Hopefully he can get in here nice and quick, and we can get this best of one done and see how this goes. Who places third? Otherwise, it will go to OP. Now, next up is Skyrene with, of course, 6 runes of the Nightmare. He's got Scepter, Dagger, as well as Staff, and a Carrion Amulet with Carrion Jewel.
Yeah, definitely doing a lot of condition damage and the extra chance to fear with Nightmare, pretty much compounding with Tear, so making his tears do damage, and he also has the Master of Tear in Soul Reaping, which inflicts 50% longer fear. So really good fear build. You have the Reaper's Mark on your staff. You have the fear in your Death Shroud, and then your chance to be. Oh, and I guess Soac Red is coming in right now. So we will be having this.
And last up is Crook, who's got 6 runes of the Scholar. He's got Sword, Dagger, and Dagger Pistol, as well as Soldier's Amulet with Berserker's Jewel.
So switching in and out of that short bow today, we've been seeing Crook do really well. He looks like Captain America almost. This build we've been seeing a lot of play with, maybe not so much with the Soldier's Amulet, but he's had just insane survivability, running 10-30-30-0-0.
All right. And they've got about a minute here to get that 5th. Hopefully they'll be able to do that in time. Can't wait terribly long for that. Going ahead and looking at their builds and assuming that they're going to get here in time. Zeus has 6 runes of the Ogre. He's got a Scepter Dagger setup and the Valkyrie Berserker's Amulet.
Yeah, so this is kind of what we've been seeing most of the DPS Elementalists running today. They're running 0, 20, 0, 20, 30. That 20 in air magic for the air training and Bolt to the Heart for an execution and extra damage. And then just Arcane Wave for the only Arcane skill instead of Arcane Wave and Blast. And then they have Mistform and Lightning Flash. A lot of cool things you can do with both of those.
All right, Sunny with the 6 runes of the Scholar, a Scepter Shield, as well as a Hammer setup, and a Shaman's Amulet with a Night Jewel.
Yeah, and that Shaman's Amulet giving him the extra condition damage with Burning. Still doing a bunch of healing, and still pretty tough. So, besides that, running the same trades 0, 0, 10, 30, 30. Again, condition removal, healing, really good support tank.
Cade once again going with the 6 Lissa, Sword, Dagger, and Valkyrie's Amulet with the Berserker's Gem setup. Same as before.
Was he running Valkyries before? I thought he was running Berserkers. But, yeah, maybe. A little bit of healing power, which goes pretty well with both Shadow Refuge and Withdraw. And
All right.
they actually swapped out, who is it?
Vexius for
Vexius, yeah.
Raika.
Raika, and we've had him in chat pretty much all day. So running a Shatter Mesmer build, he's running Ogre Runes. He's going with the Sword Focus Staff. He's running a Valkyrie's Amulet, which is a little unusual as well. And he's 20, 20, 0, 0, 30. So going to have a little bit of extra healing power there.
All right, and finally up is Zombify, who is 4 runes of the Thief, 2 runes of Lissa. He's got Scepter, Dagger, and Staff, as well as the Carrion Amulet with a Rampager's Jewel.
Yeah, which this was pretty much the, I think, most unusual build we saw today. Really different from any other Necromancer. Running with 2 wells and putting points into Spike, which we don't see too often.
All right, so here we are about to do this 3rd place match, best of 1. Whoever wins this goes on to be 3rd place, and then we'll move on to the finals.
Seize theirs.
All right, here goes your initial split. 1 Thief going right over to the Hench from the red team, and 3 going across the center for the blue. Mesmer and a Thief looking to cut off that 1 Thief, and looks like blue team's not even going to keep. They're going right to the opposing far point.
Yeah, definitely splitting the sides. They had that Shadow Refuge and Zombify Zeus and Cade for the cross, so they didn't know they were coming. Maybe a little bit of surprise for these guys, but Nothing E going down extremely quick.
Now, already down. Nothing E and Skyrene and Soundbite trying to fight for this point as best they can. Nothing E hiding in the corner, trying to not get stomped. But here comes the stomp. Too many particle effects. He goes down. And that's going to be a 3v2 situation here against Skyrene and Soundbite. Meanwhile, Keep is taken nice and easily. Henge going to the blue team. And Skyrene is in a lot of trouble here. About to go down. Down goes Skyrene. Barrack Tank and Soundbite are both here. Up goes Skyrene again. And is turning this fight into a fight for the neutral point here. Not a whole lot of action going down otherwise. Cade is over here by Henge along with Rika fighting off Kruk from taking that point, but Cade in a lot of trouble from that, being chased down by Kruk. A lot of backstab damage going in there. Heading right up to the keep. Meanwhile, back at the action point, the mine this time. Stunny, Zeus, and Zombify are fighting up against Barrack and Soundbite still, trying their best to wrest this point away from the red team and prevent anything from really going into the advantage of the red team's favor. So far, both teams are fairly evenly matched.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're 1-1 right now. The points are only 2 away from each other. Whoever gets this mine point is going to be taking the first initial lead of this game. So they did get Soundbite down, and it is a 3v1 on Barrack.
Indeed, and that's going to be a lot of trouble for Barrack here. He's going to have to get hit point help soon, or this point is going to go down very quickly. And knocked right out. That should give the mine to the blue team here. And they're already contesting the keep a bit, with 2 players and Barrack about to be dead on the red team. Kruk doing his best to defend against 2. Rika and Cade 2v1 here at the point. As Thief, that's not really your best situation to fight in.
Yeah, Kruk is running the Knight's Amulets, or sorry, Soldier's Amulet, so he's going to have a little bit more tankiness than normal, but it's still very hard to 2v1.
Well, fortunately, Nothing E and Skyrene have shown up, saving Kruk and the point, so that's not going to go away, but still, Blue has 2 points in their favor. Both of the buffs are up and available, but neither of the teams seem to be making a move at them at this point.
Yeah, most people in most high-level play, they don't really push those buffs unless they really need to, or if they're ahead and once they wipe an enemy team, then they'll go do it. But Soundbites does go down. He went down in Elixir R, but they were able to get enough conditions on him that actually stopped him from self-reviving.
And now Skyrene in a lot of trouble. He's down, about to get stomped perhaps here. But nope, it looks like the stomp is not going to happen, but Nothing E is not going to be able to revive him before he also goes down. Barrack Tank is here to try and help, but is it going to be enough? Barrack Tank is not able to get on there and start giving the revive capabilities. It means those 2 are probably going to go down over there. And Barrack Tank is just going to try and hold this point, keep the blue team from getting it. Mine has been neutralized. Henge is being contested, so blue no longer has the 2-1 advantage, but they've got this earlier lead here.
Yeah, absolutely. They have the 1 point right now. They're about 75 ahead, and red finally getting a point to catch up. But blue is doing work in this mid fight. Looks like they are going to get the stomp on Barrack. No, they're just going to banish him out, let him bleed out off the point, and they will be able to capture, giving them a 2-1 point advantage. Red team is pulling Svanir right now, though.
Well, that's a great start for the blue team. They're off to a brilliant beginning, and they are going to get that Svanir to help catch up and get a little bit of an extra bonus in these fights, but they still have that 2-1 disadvantage. It's so very hard to wrest these points away from teams.
Yeah, and they do pick up Svanir, but still puts him about 60 points behind. Trying to get that revive on Barrack, that might not be the smartest thing. He's going to take a lot of damage trying to get Barrack up to full health.
Barrack is going to go down anyways. Nothing E taking a bit of damage in that attempt and trying to have to back up, but it's not terribly bad in his case. Soundbite is also there, so 3v2ing with Skyrene helping out. Zeus is Zombify Sunny on the blue team here, trying their best to hold on to this point and maintain that 2-1 advantage they have. Doing a good job of it too. Soundbite's down. He's in a lot of trouble there. Skyrene's still up on the ledge. Nothing. He's trying to go for the revive. He should be able to. Oh, the stomp goes down in time before the revive can get off. Nothing. He having to back off there. He's in a lot of trouble now too. Skyrene not being able to help very much, and Nothing E's about to get stopped as well. And down goes Nothing E, leaving Skyrene all alone to try to take this midpoint, and that's not going to happen very easily for him.
And that's what you see a lot of Necromancers kind of doing. When they jump into Plague form, instead of spamming Blind, they'll actually just spam the Poison. and or the 1 on play form to really spread those condies so they can't be revived as fast. Really good for Stomper.
That is beautifully handy. Getting this revive stopped is so big in winning team fights, as we've seen time and time again. These teams just have so much capability to get each other up that the fights just drag on and on and on. Now, that's great for blue team's favor. The longer the fights drag on, the more their 2-to-1 advantage is going to pay off. But otherwise, it's going to really be a huge detriment. Kruk's going to try to steal some rocks here, but I don't think he's going to get away with it. Looks like blue team's going to be able to pick up Chieftain here with no problem.
Yeah, are they going to be able to get Crux first? Oh, he is completely dead, so they get Chieftain. One thing to note is if you're down and Chieftain, or whatever buff you're attacking dies, you'll actually rally off of it. So they made sure to kill him before finishing that kill right there.
Unfortunately, Sunny and Zombify running in a lot of trouble at the keep here. Red team may have a chance to take this away from them, but here comes Cade. Zeus is there now as well, and it's going to be a big fight here. And it looks like Zombify, while having been dead, might have a chance to get back into here. There are plenty from the blue team to try and keep this point in their control. They're now winning by 170 points. They've got a nice, satisfying lead here. And
Zeus has been doing really well with all those miss res that he's been doing throughout today. I've seen him get plenty of them off. Those in the Shadow Refuge reses from Cade, they're really good at picking people back up.
Absolutely, and back up Sunny goes. Soundbite is up now as well. Cade is in trouble. He is down. He's split off, and he's teleporting over the edge to be oh no, he's teleporting back to the point. But, blue team looks to be losing this fight just a little. Sunny so very low. Cade is dead. Zeus is dying, and down goes the stomp onto... Never mind. The Mistform saves Zeus just a little bit longer, but that's keeping the point in their control, and it's a beautiful move to do. There goes the stomp on Zeus. Sunny is up next. Here it goes. Down goes Sunny as well. And that's going to probably give the point over to the red team. Kruk.
And 258 to 430 in favor of blue.
Yeah, blue having a nice advantage despite the fact that they did just lose that center point. They've retaken Henge, no problem at all. Svanir being taken by the red team now. It looks like Soundbite and Skyrene going for that. Chieftain will be up in a little under a minute, I believe.
And red team is pulling Svanir right there, so that puts them up to 303, about 150 behind. They are 2-to-1 in point controls right here, but Cade is opening up and nothing E here at mine.
Indeed, and of course, nothing E about to die here because of Cade. But they don't have enough time at the 2-to-1 point advantage. They have to neutralize that third point in order to be able to win this. The blue team only needs 40 points now, and they just lost their 2-to-1 point advantage. Doesn't look good at all for the red team at this point.
Yeah, not at all, especially because Cade is about to capture mine right now. He's letting nothing E just bleed off the point while dodging all of his auto attacks.
And there he goes, picking up the kill.
Really good plays.
Soundbite about to get stomped. There it goes, the stomp on a Soundbite. And it's going to make it almost impossible for the red team to come back from this. They've only got 3 people to try to neutralize 2 points here, and very short notice. And Kruk is dying as well. Here comes the attempt at stomp. And down it goes, and that's going to be the win for the blue team. That's a SOAC red, actually, winning the 3rd place match. And then that means up next is the finals.
Moving on to the semifinals, let's switch out arenas here. Congratulations, Soac Red for taking 3rd place in the weekly Soac Tower Dive TV.